The light of my life, let it be redeemed at last.
Here we go. Day 14, the final day.
Light.
Hope.
I've come to say goodbye.
How did you...
It's too late for me now. I had a job. I was God's eyes and ears, made to watch over everything you did. But now the last day is here, and God doesn't need me anymore. I'll just disappear. God just doesn't like leaving loose ends. This was always his plan.
Bonavelza, he's going to just cast you aside?
It's his way. It's harder than I thought it would be, but he still needs you, and you can help the others. Will you do that for me? Vanille intends to go through with the Soul Song and throw her life away.
But she won't be the only one who dies. That ceremony is gonna destroy all those souls, yet she has the power to lead them to the new world.
Yes. She doesn't know what she is, or what she can do. You have to tell her. I know her. As long as she knows the truth, she'll do the right thing. And then, you'll have a choice to make too. It'll be your only chance to save Sarah.
I've gotta find her soul if I want to save her. And the truth is, I just can't feel her anymore.
It'll be all right. Trust me. She can see you, and she's been watching over you. When you make the right choice, you'll find her again.
The right choice? Tough call for someone who can't stop repeating past mistakes.
It'll be easy. You just have to imagine what kind of world Sarah would want. What kind of person she wants you to be. Do that, and the answer will be clear.
But that's the problem, don't you see? Maybe once I knew her well enough to know what she would want. Something's happened to my soul. I can't see people's hearts anymore, not even my sister's.
You don't have to give up. Overcoming your mistakes, that's the key. It doesn't matter how many times you fail, if you succeed in the end. So keep trying, okay?
I'm off to a bad start. I didn't make the effort to understand you. I didn't trust you and instead hid everything from you.
No, that was the right thing to do. That wasn't the real me. And he was never someone you should have trusted. He was just a pawn in God's game.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. At least I've had this chance to be myself again, here at the very end. After all that's happened, it's enough. Do you remember when we first met all those centuries ago? Do you remember what you told me then? Keep your eyes front. I'll watch the rear.
But I didn't. I couldn't.
Oh, but you did. More times than you know. As long as you were with me, Light, I didn't have to fear anything. I'm not scared. Not even now. Because you're here.
Hope!
That's already a hell of a start. It's going to be a crazy day, man.
So, Hope, you've gone and left me behind. Or was it the other way around? Was it me who left you?
Kupo. Kupo Popo.
Of course, we had to have someone here. So, thankfully, we still got Mog. So, here we are for the final time inside the Ark. So, they decided to hit us with Hope right at the end because he's been with us the entire time. And they did a very good job of making you realise quite early on that this Hope wasn't really the Hope that we all knew from the previous games. And I guess right at the end, you could immediately tell that the one that was talking was the real Hope. So he's just another pawn in God's game, and that's been a common theme of what we've seen here. And I think they're trying to give it like a final straw kind of vibe here. So Hope is gone as well. He was cast aside. We're all just tools made to serve a purpose by God. And well, Lightning, if she follows through with everything here, it's going to be clear that all of the people that she loves are not going to return. Well, and if she follows through with this, it's pretty clear that Sarah is not going to return. Or, even if she does return, it's going to be at the expense of all of those souls that have just been cast away and that are doomed to oblivion when Vanille does her soul song. And of course, Lightning, as a human being, does not want that to happen if she has the power to stop it. So there's going to be a lot of very interesting and epic stuff to come on this final day, and Hope really set the tone with his little moment there. I really enjoyed that cutscene. It's a shame we didn't get to see more of that Hope. Like, that's the Hope I love kind of having around in the group, but it is what it is. This is the Hope that we needed for the narrative. Really? So, we've got Moggy here.
What are you doing here?
I can't leave you all alone, Kupo. I have a message for you, Kupo. And here it is. No matter what happens, keep your eyes front.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you've got my back, right?
You've got it, Kupo.
Sounds good. So let me throw in what might be my final save. Almost up to 60 hours in this playthrough. Impressive. There's a huge jump here. I don't know what happened there.
I'll help, Kupo.
Thank you, Kupo. I don't know if we go straight into the battles here, but Heroes Potions are just really good. So I'll keep one of those. I won't spend any more EP. Right. I'm wondering if data log wise there's anything else worth reading. I can probably run through these one final time. Etro was a goddess created by Almighty Bunavelza. She was a foolish goddess who held great affection for humanity. Etro gave all of herself for humanity's sake, until she sacrificed her own life and fell into the long sleep of death. Valhalla is the realm where human souls once returned before being reborn anew. The wise god Lindsay used the blood that had spilled from Etro to create man's body. His soul was fashioned from the chaos. These wisps of chaos filled the vessels that Lindsay had made, and thus humanity was born. When a person died, his soul returned to the chaos of Valhalla, the unseen realm where the goddess Etro ruled. Bunavelza is the god who rules all things. He holds the world within his grasp, bestowing favour on the pure and faithful. The souls that are strong enough to stay true until the final day will be reborn in the new world. The death that awaits them at the end of the world is a blessing, a gift from God. The weak souls that lost their faith will disappear into the unseen realm, and wander forever in the endless sea of chaos. The death of those who have turned away from God will be an eternal curse. So that's pretty much the situation, I mean, with all the gods that we got. Mythology, story. I don't think we need to read any more here. So just as a final bit of clarification. The dead all lived once, but now they are returned to the chaos. And out of the chaos came Cid Raines to speak on their behalf. He revealed a startling truth. Vanille has the power to summon the souls of the dead, and lead them onto the new world. The power to save the dead. It is a power even the Saviour herself does not possess. But Vanille, in the hands of the Order, is determined instead to perform the Soul Song and erase all of the lost souls from existence. So, I mean, this leads me to think, why would Bunavelza even give Vanille such a power? Because clearly, this thing that Vanille can do, it's a god-given power, unless Etro has somehow managed to give her that power. But Etro, I believe, should be dead. So, I don't know how Vanille has this power. And it just makes me think, well, if she does, then maybe this entire thing is also part of God's plan and we just think that it isn't. I don't know. Raines told Lightning that she must make the millions of dead her allies if she wishes to defeat God in battle. He instructed her to entrust them with her wishes, through her bond with the one person she loves above all others. She needs Sarah to do this thing for her, but she still does not know where Sarah's soul has gone. Okay. I think we're ready to head back out into the world and finish this game. So let's do just that.
It's time for the last battle, Kupo!
It is. At the beginning of the final day, Vanille will start to perform the Soul Song. The ritual will guide the souls of the living to the new world. But the burden will be too much for her. Vanille will die.
She will, Kupo? But that can't happen, Kupo!
She's being used by the Order. She doesn't need to perform the Soul Song. She has the power to save the souls of the living and dead.
Oh, does that mean she could save Sarah too, Kupo?
I think so. If Hope is telling the truth. If I can grant her wish and make it true, then she'll come back at last. At least that's what he said. But God himself wants Vanille to complete that ceremony. If I stop her, I'll be defying his will. Then I don't know what will happen to Sarah.
I know what Sarah would say, Kupo. She wouldn't hesitate. She'd say, do what's right. Help save all the souls.
Yes, I know. She's always been like that. If someone needs saving, she just goes ahead and does it. No matter how dangerous it is to her.
Yeah, just like your big sister, Kupo. And that's why I'm worried about you too, Kupo.
Don't worry, Mog. I'll be fine. I'm going to do what Sarah would want me to do, what she'd tell me to do. I'll make her wish come true, and she'll come back.
Okay, the world's end is coming. Are you ready for the final day? Bring it on, man. I really remember just like really loving the finale of this game. It really hit the spot when I played it like 5 years ago. Kind of excited to see it again because it's been a lot of progress as well, and I've already done all the side quests. It kind of gives the ending a bit more weight because I know it's also the end of the LP when I get to the end of the story. More often than not, that doesn't happen, so it's extra exciting.
Lift your voices in prayer, children of the light. Come, gather ye to the final place. Pray to the Savior, she heralds the end. Pray to God in all his great glory, for he built a paradise anew.
It's the beginning of the end. Time has run out on this world, and there won't be any more tomorrows. Life and death are one and the same now. These are the dying moments, and soon, life will just come to a stop. They all have to die now. It's the only way they can reach the brave new world. And not everyone gets to take the journey. According to the Order, salvation is a privilege reserved for a select few. The people who died in the past are going to be erased forever, like they never existed. The trouble is, though, the souls of the dead are bound to the memories of the living. Because we remember them, they can survive in the chaos. We're custodians, and our job is to keep the flame of memory burning.
That's why the souls don't just melt into the chaos, because they're still remembered by us. They have an identity that keeps them alive.
But if we forget them, they're gone forever with no hope of coming back. And it works the other way, too. If the soul of a dead person is destroyed, then our memories of that person disappear, too. Gone from our minds like they never were. Imagine forgetting everyone who once lived. It's more final than any mass murder.
But that's exactly what the Order is going to do with the Soul Song.
Vanille has the power to summon all the souls to her. When she does, the Order will use the clavis to destroy them. When it preaches purification, that's what the Order really means.
But why would they wipe out the past?
To get rid of all the sadness and uncertainty. All those regrets that hold us back and make us weak. They want us to start with a clean slate, so we can be strong in our bold new world. And you know what? That's what God wants too.
Does Vanille know all this?
Not all of it. The Order's kept her in the dark. As far as she knows, she's just releasing the dead from their suffering.
She doesn't realize that when she does this, not only will the dead disappear, but so will our memories of them.
Just keep me in your thoughts. Remember me. And we'll see each other again. No matter what happens to me. Even if I vanish from this world. Promise me, Lightning. Promise you'll remember me.
If this ritual happens as the Order wants, my memories of Sarah will disappear. And when that happens, I'll lose any hope I had of bringing her back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She'll be gone forever.
Then there's only one thing to do. I have to get into the cathedral and stop that ritual. What are you doing?
Don't go!
I have to. I'm out of time.
Don't take everyone with you! Don't leave me all alone.
Vanille, please, open your eyes. The Soul Song saves no one. The Order can't save the dead. That's something only you can do. You and only you have the power to guide those souls into the future. I have to get to the cathedral before the ceremony starts.
Wow. So there we go. One thing I will say right from the start is they've definitely set the right kind of atmosphere. It really feels like at the end of the world kind of day. You've got them Martyrs clouds up there as well. But again, what is the deal with Lumina? I mean, she's kind of... Oh wow. These poor people out here. It's like she knows all this stuff, but she doesn't tell Vanille about it. So you're constantly left wondering whose side she's on. But it's like, if she's just like some kind of pawn of God, like the same way that Hope was being used by God, it wasn't the real Hope, whoever this Lumina is, if she's someone that's brought there by God, then why would she even have all of this information that she could potentially tell Vanille? It's a little bit strange, but we will get a final answer to who Lumina is. And I'm acting like I don't know who she is, of course, for people that don't know the story, but we will find out soon just what her deal is. So, hold on. I need to set myself up for like a final kind of thing here. I've got the Veronique. Alright, let's go in. I've done so much fighting that I don't really want to fight these guys, but there's an outfitters here that I can't talk to till I do, so fine. Let's check out these day 14 Anubai.
I'm walking fate's path.
They have the same weakness to everything. It's kind of crazy to see 16,000 now.
I'm walking fate's path.
There it is.
It's your funeral. I need more time.
I'm going to fire off an ultimate when this is done. Because it's weaker to magic. Really? Okay, that wasn't that great. The only thing about these Anubises is that nothing stops them. Their relentlessness is kind of scary. Like, it doesn't matter how big a move you fire at them, they will get that hit in. I haven't fought them in so long that I can do that great. But we've got a general store nearby, so we'll just restock.
Welcome.
What could they possibly be selling me here? Oh. That's pretty cool. Nightmare. Ooh. Siren Strike. The only problem with these garbs is that they show off the fact that Lightning does not have any arse at all, which is a shame because she looks good, but when she's this stripped down, I think they've done her no favours with that butt, unfortunately. Increases ATB recovery by 10 and resistance stage. Okay. Champagne Gold. I think we should just get that. Why not? That's interesting. I'm not going to defeat the final boss with that garb on. But, oh, come on. So I'm running towards them there. Make them disappear. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, I just want to go to this general store, then I'm going to run past the final guys.
What do you want?
What do you want? That's a bit rude. It's the end of the world, man. Why not?
Cheers, buddy.
Buddy? What is this guy talking about?
What do you want?
Okay, should be all good. Alright, let's go get it. I'm not going to sit here fighting Anubises all day.
I have strict orders not to let anyone in, no matter who they might be. I am to use any means to strike down anyone who would interfere with the sacred rites.
Really?
Don't be a fool. You try to fight me, you die.
Do your worst. Look around us, would you? It's the end of the world, and we're all dead anyway. Or didn't you notice? We've been waiting hundreds of years for this day to come. We will gladly give up our lives for God. For God Almighty!
Okay, but don't you need to be killed by the actual end of the world? If you're killed by lightning before the end of the world, I don't think that's what's going to work here. Okay, I see what the deal is here. There's just a lot of this. 105.
It's your funeral. My journey doesn't end yet. The end.
Gonna hit him with some ultima. I feel like it missed a lot of them, to be honest. It didn't do that much damage at all. The only problem here is the interrupting, as you're seeing here.
It's your funeral. Fate is what it is.
As long as I'm guarded up, I'm fine.
Such is fate.
got some pretty decent defense, I've got to say.
Time to sleep.
And they're resistant as well. Damn, that was bad timing. Ah, confused healing. They're about to heal me. Damn. Okay, I'm going to get my X potion back.
It's an honor and a privilege to be able to help. What do you want?
Okay,
Cheers, buddy.
ready to go. I decided to change this to the physical one, just in case. I feel like it might be more effective. So here we go. I wonder where Fang is and what the deal with her is going to be. I genuinely don't remember.